Alexa, island lights on.
Hi, Shannon.
Hello. Alexa, island lights white. How are you guys?
Good. How are you? How's your tooth?
I just walked in the door, did the raffle, and like I literally just walked in the door. I had to do an audition for somebody. They had to come in and audition for me for another studio. We still have 3 minutes, so I'm just getting my stuff together.
No problem.
I saw you guys waiting to get in, so I just figured I'd let you in. I think they know when I go on Zoom. Because they don't bark.
Huh? When you go on Zoom, yeah.
The minute I go on Zoom, they know. All right, give me 1 second. I'm running upstairs to get my notes.
Okay, cat.
Okay.
How do you feel? Okay.
So much better.
Would you have a tooth?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to, so I went to the dentist because I'm getting braces.
Oh, cool.
And I thought I was gonna be getting root canal on top. When I got there and he looked at the x-rays, he's like, you don't need root canal, but you have an infection on your jaw.
Oh gosh.
So
That's why.
yeah, so it hurt so bad when he put the needle in because it was a cyst.
Yeah.
So I had anything there, nothing bothered me. So weird. So I wound up getting it taken out, and then I had to get stitches, and so
Oh wow. Well, at least you got taken.
yeah, I have to go back Wednesday, and they'll take the stitches out.
Okay. Are you getting Invisalign or regular?
Oh, I can't do Invisalign. I talk too much and I eat too much.
That's right.
So you have to keep Invisalign in your mouth. My son Bailey had it.
Talk to you soon.
In your mouth. Yeah, let me mute him. All right, everybody's muted. You have to keep Invisalign in your mouth for 22 hours during the day. Well, I eat 8 hours straight, so that wouldn't work. And then it's really hard to talk. So, and that's all I do is talk all day. So I'm getting they're adult braces, and it's called 6 Month Smile.
I'm getting ready to get mine.
Hold on, I'm thinking, guys. So, Eni, I'm gonna get a thing called 6 Month Smile, and the braces match the color of your teeth, and they're only in your mouth for 6 to 8 months tops. Yeah. So anyway, all right, we have a minute. I unmuted you, Eni, in case you want to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so cool, Shannon. I want to see when they put them in.
I'm so excited. I had braces when I was younger. I didn't wear my retainer. So my bottom teeth are so out of line, and I hate it. Like I won't even smile. I hate it.
Yeah. I have a right here too. I'm dying to get braces, but I said I have to wait right now.
Yeah.
You know what? That's when you smile.
Well, aligners are like not even $2,000. Like I said, my son Bailey, we just did it, and his smile is gorgeous. But the braces are like $4,000.
Yeah, braces are they're heavy duty. But you know what?
All I do is talk to people. I have to have a good smile.
Yeah, yeah. You got to tell me about this clothing line.
I will.
That's
I'll tell you all about it. You know me. I'm always doing something.
I know.
I know.
So
all right, so I'm gonna.
You're actually building your empire.
I'm trying.
I think it's cool. I'm very proud of you, Shannon.
Thank you, Eni. It's been a long time. All right, so I'm going to mute everybody, and I'm going to get started. I'm going to put you guys all on my screen so I can see everybody, because I'm sure you all look beautiful on this Saturday. And I love that there's 20 people, or almost 20 people on here on a Saturday. Crazy. And it is recording, because it did not record on Thursday. So welcome to new members that have not been on here, challenge members. Congratulations to so many of you that did the last challenge, that lost weight, lost inches, feel more confident, top 5 people, kicked ass. If you didn't see those weight loss percentages, as far as pounds go, it was like anywhere from 10 pounds or 8 pounds to 14 or 15 pounds, which was amazing. And then there's a couple of you on here that did that. So congratulations. So this meeting is not about macros 101. Those are done. I've already done them. This is about questions you guys give to me, things that I think of. And what I decided to do today is pull out a couple of items of food because I haven't done that yet because I've been so crazy. So everybody has their fitness programs in their apps. Katina, you look freaking awesome in your t-shirt. I love it. And I love everybody that's been wearing their tank tops. If you don't have yours yet, she's piecemealing them to me. You will have them. So first thing I want to say is the easiest way to track your food is to scan as much as possible. Don't try to log shit in. Don't look at this and be like, all right, and try to put it in there. Look, scan this thing right here. That's why it's here. MyFitnessPal is amazing with that. If you're using Fitbit, I would personally switch back to MyFitnessPal. It will not hurt you. It will not affect your numbers in the app or anything. But MyFitnessPal, one, you can scan as much as whatever you want. Restaurants are in there, tons of them. You can make your own recipes and it will pull out your portions. You can make it pull out your portions. You can custom log anything. So your alcohol, which you guys always ask me about, you can log it in and make it Danielle's vodka drink. Sorry, Danielle. But you can do that. Edie, you shouldn't smile. You're right with her. And it's okay because I have mine in there too. And it's Shannon's Jameson. So don't worry about it. And remember, you are not on a diet. If you were in this meeting on Thursday, you're going to hear a lot of the same stuff because I didn't record it, just so you guys know. You're not on a diet. You are changing your lifestyle. So, and ignore all the paint behind me because we're redoing the house and it's gray wall, tan wall. The painter didn't come out to finish it. But did you see the wall unit? So there's no restriction. So don't message me and say, I really want this. What can I have instead? It's not instead. Have it, but log it. Make sure it works with your numbers. Someone messaged me this morning. I don't know if she's on here. I can't see if Lindsay's on here or not, but she's going to a party tonight. And she's like, do you have any tips or tricks for the party? What should I eat? And I said, well, you're not on a diet. So what do you want at this party? And whatever she said, I'm not going to tell you. What she said was blah, blah, blah. And log it now. It's not even 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Log it now and work around what you want to eat. Log it now, work around what you want to drink. Because I don't want you to go to this party or go out for dinner or whatever, wherever you're going and say, I'm on a diet, I can't have that. Because you're not on a diet, you can have it. So that's that. Someone asked me about going to restaurants. When you go to a restaurant, I don't want you eating like shit. Obviously, you want to change your life. You're changing your lifestyle. But at the same time, don't order a salad and think that you're eating healthy because more than likely you can eat a burger and 2 potato fries or a burger and a baked potato and get less fats and carbs in that than you would in a salad, and you'll get more proteins in your burger than you would the salad. So keep that in mind. Something about when you're logging is I'm going through my notes, we want to double check your entries. So it might say like egg whites, egg whites, egg whites. Make sure it says egg whites jumbo, egg whites large. Don't just choose eggs if you're not eating the yolk because you don't want to short yourself for your fats. Another great thing is Calorie King is an app. It's also online and it's free. But let's say you're going to, and I say Calorie King and Burger King pops in my head, but when you go to Calorie King, something that might not be in MyFitnessPal, you will find in Calorie King, and you can customly add it into your MyFitnessPal. And it will stay there. Like, it's not just a one and done. So Calorie King is a great, great, great tool. We talked about at our meeting about the workouts of the day. I decided to make a folder for it. I felt like it would be a little too much in our main group feed to have it in there, because everybody's going to say I did it, I didn't do it, or I couldn't get to it, or I'm posting pictures, or so I decided to take all fitness out of the main group and make a group workout of the day, fitness, and workout pictures. So you guys can do whatever you want in that group. I'm going to put the workout of the day in there every day. And just so you all know, it tells me who did workout of the day. I could see it, which is why the other day I gave a shout out to those 3 people for doing it. There's over 40 people in this challenge. It's a workout of the day for everybody to do. I mean, it's not a non-negotiable like your water and your 10K steps, but it's important to get moving every day. Hold on, let me go through my notes. So something else we talked about, and I was asked to talk about this again today because they weren't on the meeting, was why do I always say not to weigh yourself every day? So let me just get all my notes together, and I probably will not go in the same order as I went the other day. So because I can't read my own handwriting, and I typed a bunch of it up and all that other stuff. But all right. So number one reason is why you should not weigh yourself every day is you're going to get confused with weight loss and fat loss, and you're going to be sabotaging yourself, because a pound of muscle and a pound of fat weigh exactly the same, no matter how you cut it, but the volume is different. So this might be a pound of muscle. This is a pound of fat. So your body is taking it differently. Hold on. I think somebody's trying to get in. Okay. So your body is showing it differently, the pound of muscle, the pound of fat. So when people say to you, oh, well, muscle weighs more than fat. No, it doesn't. So get that out of your head. So if you're lifting, which you guys all should be lifting weights, something, a water bottle, resistance bands, whatever the case is, because you can never change your body composition by just doing cardio. You have to lift something. Lifting is what builds lean muscle. The more lean muscle you have, the more fat your body will burn. Muscle and fat don't convert to each other, and they're not the same thing. But you definitely need to have some sort of strength training. It could even be push-ups, chair dips, squats, lunges, but you need to be doing something other than jumping on a treadmill, jumping on your Peloton, taking a spin class, any of those. And I hate to say this, and this does not leave this meeting, but hard exercise works, 9 rounds, Orange Theory, that is not lifting. That's cardio. That does not, you can't come to me and say, I did Orange Theory with you this morning. Does that count? Do I have to lift? Yes, you have to lift, because you did like 11 minutes of lifting at one of those places. That's not straight up lifting. The workouts I do, like that I post or that I'm running starting next week, that's going to be straight up lifting. That's going to be building your muscles. That's what you need. And the workouts I put in your logs, in your apps, if you ask for one. If you're in the other challenge where I only took 4 people, and one of them actually is sick. So she's not doing it right now. And you probably know who it is because she hasn't been really visible in the group very much, but she's the only one that's not doing it. So they have a heavier lifting program. And if you look at your fitness programs, it says weeks 1 and 2, because on the 25th, I think I posted, you're going to get another weeks 3 and 4. And those are going to get more challenging. And if you can get your hands on weights over 5 pounds, that would be amazing. I was at Marshall's the other day in Royal Palm Beach, and there was a box, and it had 2 10-pound dumbbells in it. and it was $14.99. Normally it's like $1.89 a pound to buy a dumbbell. So check Marshall's. Five Below has them. It is a great investment because you are always going to use dumbbells. Nobody wants to go to the freaking gym right now. Use them at your house. Perfect investment. And I know Marshall's has them because I was just there. And I know Five Below has a fun fitness department, and it's Five Below, which is freaking cool. Okay, so back to why you shouldn't weigh yourself. Your muscle gains will outweigh your fat loss. So your scale is going to stay the same when you're building that muscle. Don't get confused when you say, the scale's going up. Can we change my numbers? No. Have you measured yourself? Have you looked at your pictures? Everybody should have taken pictures week 1. Everybody should have taken measurements week 1, because that's where you're going to see a lot of the differences. And Eni, I just remembered to do, I got your inches. I will remember today, I promise. Out of my head, totally forgot. I was going to do it yesterday and I forgot. So that's that. Another reason why is your glycogen levels change, and it could likely swing you in the wrong direction if you're carbing up, but it's okay because we have to eat carbs, but it will change on the scale, but it will balance out. So when you weigh yourself every day, you might see that influx, but then the following day you might not. Another thing that will put you in a bad place when you weigh yourself is traveling. We retain water when we travel. Salt intake. You have to have salt in your body, and alcohol and salt are two things that will make the scale go the wrong direction, but it doesn't mean you gained weight. When you drink alcohol, it doesn't slow your metabolism down. That's a myth. When you drink alcohol, your body metabolism wants to break down the alcohol first, and then it decides to break down your food. So it's just that it's not the speed of it, it's just it decided alcohol's first, so then it doesn't break down your food as quickly. So when you drink, one day it looks like you're up, and then you wait a day or two and it's right back down. That's why. It just needed a chance to catch up. Same thing with salt intake. You know, if you had a ton of nachos on Sunday and you logged it, which was okay, but then on Monday you weighed yourself, it might be up, but that's all salt. It'll be gone. So what I like to tell everybody is, and you can do it or not, but take the freaking scale out of your bathroom. Number one habit is you walk in the bathroom, you pee, you get on the scale before you brush your teeth. Stop. Take the scale, put it in your garage. I do it too. I get it. It's just, you think it keeps you on track, but it doesn't. It actually sabotages you. So let's not do that anymore. Let me see. I have more questions. Where's my question sheet? Oh, when you're weighing stuff. So when you are weighing your food, you want to make sure you're logging it correctly. So if you're having grilled chicken or boiled chicken or baked chicken, that's the entry you need to look for. You just can't put chicken breasts, 6 ounces, because when you cook it differently, it changes it. Because 6 ounces boiled might not be the same size as 6 ounces grilled. Smaller pieces, obviously. When you boil stuff, it stays bigger. When you grill stuff, it shrinks down. Same thing I talked about with the spinach. You could buy a big ass bag of spinach, and then it's like this by the time you eat it. So you're gonna decide when you cook it, what you're gonna log, not in the bag. What was another question? And I'm gonna let you guys ask questions too. For tonight's Zoom. Oh, so this person asked, and I'll read the question. For tonight's Zoom, I hope to be on, but my question, they weren't on. My question is, how much effect does one day of bad food choices have on a weight loss plan? Can you exercise those calories away, or can you eat less the next day? No. For one thing, you cannot eat less for being shitty the day before. Don't try to make up for it the next day. Get over it. It happens, move on. We all screw up, right? Why? You already feel bad. Why make yourself feel worse? If you screwed up, Tomorrow's a new day. Or maybe if you screwed up this morning, you still have the rest of the day to be on. That doesn't mean, oh, I messed up this morning, screw it, I'm gonna have whatever I want the rest of the day. No, you're learning how to eat properly. So if you ate, I don't know where this is coming from, but you ate a Twinkie, log it and just move on. Forget it, you did it, now you've done, it's in your log, you're good to go. Even if it puts you over your numbers. Do not put it in your log because you want your 4 stars and you want the shout out. Because that's not how it works. You're gonna cheat yourself, you're not cheating me. So I want to show you guys a couple of things, so bear with me. These are my favorite, by the way. Bubblies, they count as water. LaCroix counts as water. Crystal Light counts as water. Coffee and tea do not count as water. Juice is horrible. I don't even know why anybody drinks juice. It's pure sugar. So hang on one second. Hold on. I'm coming. All right, so a couple of things I want to show you. People ask me if I have any tips or tricks to hitting my numbers. So, and I know you guys that have been in the challenge already, you know all about these, but these are Quest chips. The tortilla chips are amazing. This has 19 proteins, 5 carbs, and 4 fats. So if you reach out to me and it's like 7 o'clock in the evening and you're like, oh, I still need protein, I will say, whoa, do you have Quest chips? They'll get you there. Cheerios are awesome. Danielle had her bag out the other day. I already ate my last bag when I was breaking my fast before we met, and I do my bags on Sundays. So, oh, remind me, I gotta talk about intermittent fasting too. So Cheerios, weigh them out or count them. I count them every Sunday and I make 7 bags for the week. I ate my last bag today. I start again tomorrow. They're great for grabbing and going. These are great ways to get your carbs in. Yes, Danielle, go ahead.
I have to say one thing. With those Cheerios, though, it says a serving is 1 1/3 cups. I just measure 1 1/3 cups.
Okay, so that's okay if that's what you want to eat. I only want to have, it's a snack for me. Like when you put your bag up, I was like, holy crap. Like
That's
I
a snack
count
for
out
me.
literally 20 or 25 Cheerios.
Oh, no, that's no good for me.
Right, which is fine. But I like eating my carbs in my meals.
Okay.
So that's
Right,
fine.
okay.
You can put 2 cups if you want. I mean, it's up to you, but I track every day just like you guys do. And I don't want to eat that many carbs, like with that. That's the only reason. So you can have whatever you want. And just so you know, serving size does not mean Shane's size or Enie's size or Danielle's size. That's just telling you a roundabout for serving size. When you scan it, you can put piece, you could put ounces, you can put whatever you want, and it'll figure it out for you. And then these are really, really good. And this is more of a balance of proteins and carbs. I get these on Amazon. So it only has 2 grams of fat, but there's 12 carbs and 10 proteins. So depending on how your day is at the end of the day, these will help you hit your numbers. Coming right back. I found something new today, or this week, so I'm going to show you guys that. And then when you buy blueberries or any kind of berries, it comes in the container size. So let's say this is 16 ounces. I separate it into 3s or 4s, so I know it's 4 ounces each. And then I automatically put them in baggies because I put them on my Cheerios in the morning. So that's a good thing to do. These protein shakes, what?
Do you count them?
Yes, I do. You will too one day. So this is a protein shake. I just found these. I've always drank the Premier protein shakes in the boxes from Costco, but this is oats and maple. It tastes like pancakes. And it's 20 proteins and 12 carbs. And then this I just found, which is my new find. Did you guys see this? The mush. Eric, do you guys have those? Is that why you said it, or you don't have them? They're so good. So it's 6 real ingredients: oats, coconut, water. This one has cold brew dates and sea salt. And so it's coffee and coconut cream flavor, but there's blueberry, there's apple pie, there's dark chocolate. So I used to make overnight oats all the time. And somebody told me about these. They are so good. And there's a spoon in it. So you could take it because I'm always on the go. So freaking cool. I hard-boiled eggs every Sunday. 12 eggs for me, 12 eggs for Mike. And then I take the yolk out and I put them in a baggie and I eat them every single day. Hard-boiled eggs without the yolk is a great protein source. So if you guys ask me what I should be eating for breakfast, I'm always going to tell you, get some hard-boiled eggs. Pickles are great to have in the house. Sugar-free Jell-O, great to have in the house. Pickles are a great hand to mouth. So if you cut them up and put them in a bowl while you're watching TV, it is great for you. Sugar-free Jell-O with light Cool Whip. I pretty much eat that every night. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. It's allergies. Okay. What was I up to? The Jell-O. Oh yeah. Another great trick for a nighttime snack is if you take graham crackers, the low-fat graham crackers, and they come like this. You know, they come in like little rectangles. Break off a rectangle, put Cool Whip on it, like Cool Whip, put another piece on top of it, put it in the freezer, and they're like ice cream sandwiches. They are amazing. A great trick. Okay, so one more thing for protein so I can put on my food basket. Are these pouches. There's tuna, there's chicken. I stock up on these every week because if you need protein, it's a great protein source. There's 11, there's 14, there's like only 3 or 4 carbs in the pouches, and they're not plain. Like this is teriyaki, this is sriracha. So those are good. I hate to say this because they're not out yet, but Built Bars are amazing, and they're redoing the packaging, which they should be done with by the end of this week. And they're amazing, and I can get you guys $10 off if you want them. So those are some tips and tricks. All right, so I've been talking for 30 minutes. So I'm gonna let you guys raise your hand and let me know, does anybody have a question or want to add anything? Go ahead, Natalie. I can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
Sorry. What was the name of the protein shake?
It's Premier Protein.
Okay, we do
And they
those,
sell
and
them
that's
at
oats.
Costco. But this one is maples and oats. It's so good.
Okay.
But I can only drink like a half of this because it's so sweet.
Okay.
But it's really
Thank
good.
you.
You're welcome. What about any questions about tracking your macros or any issues you guys are having? I mean, if you're having an issue, that usually means somebody else is having an issue. I'm taking a picture. That usually means somebody else is having an issue with it. But they don't want to ask, or sometimes if you ask a question, somebody else would have been like, oh yeah, I meant to ask that question. Don't be shy or be afraid to talk on here because that's what we're here for. Danielle, Edie, oh, there you go. Jackie, you're up. You got to unmute yourself though.
Hi. Yeah, where did you get the Quest chips from?
So the Quest chips, let me just turn this off because it just told me that my time's almost out. So the Quest chips, I used to get them at the Vitamin Shop, but now I really don't go out anywhere like that. So I get them on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
I have to show
I
you.
find mine in Walmart.
Yeah, same thing. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them
Okay.
anywhere. But I just want to
Target
show you
has
guys
them
something.
too. I've
Okay.
ordered them at Target. Target online has a bigger selection, and they're actually cheaper.
Can you see
All right,
all those
thanks.
boxes?
Oh, Lord.
Those are all, these are
Nutra-Health,
all protein chips, all of them. And then this is really good too. I forgot. You guys might get a tour around my pantry now. This is popcorn, Himalayan salt popcorn. This is so good. This I do get, only place I know to get it is on Amazon.
Okay.
So this is a really good treat too. Like if you need something to nosh on at night, it's awesome. Let me slide out of my pantry. Rice cakes are really good to have in the house because if you tell me you need some protein, some carbs, I'm going to tell you to have a rice cake. Any flavor works. If you need fats and carbs, you could put some peanut butter or almond butter on there. I gave you a Costco shopping opportunity, like a group in there. And those egg sandwiches are great for on the go.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it for Trader Joe's also, but since I've only been there once, it's taken me a little longer to do that. So I'm getting that to you guys. And I want you guys to remember that consistency is key. When you are logging, you're logging. Once you create that habit of after like 21 to 28 days, you will not realize it, but you're logging. Like you'll continually do it. It's in your head. It's ingrained. You will think in macros. Raise your hand who did this challenge with me before or has been coached by me before that thinks in macros. It's like crazy. Like you might not, you can be like, I'm never gonna be able to do that because I don't understand it or whatever the case may be. But eventually you're gonna be like, I'm just trying to mute Jackie. Okay, eventually you'll be thinking like that, which is not bad because it's also proportions, portion control, and all that good stuff. So it'll keep you on track to being on the right lifestyle habit forming. And I know I pick on Jessica a lot now because she's in here, but Jessica has been coached with me prior to having my app and everything. And, you know, she's kept her weight off. She just wanted to get refocused again. And now she gets to use the app. And I'm sure she still thinks the way she thought back then now because she had her hand up. So it definitely stays with you. It never goes away. It's great. It's actually really great. And you can pay it forward and you can teach other people, which is why you see husbands on here, children on here. It's awesome. It's so good. All right, anybody else have anything? Because now I'm 35 minutes in. Yes, Eni.
I just wanted to share the Yasso bars, which are delicious and they're low calorie, high protein. I usually mix those if I want a dessert at night and I need the extra protein or whatever. I take maybe some protein powder. I take a Yasso bar and like a protein mix, and I do mix it in my Ninja. Add a tablespoon of Cool Whip, and I'm set.
That's awesome. And it tastes good?
It's so good.
So you take the Yasso bar.
Like the chocolate fudge, or
you take a scoop of your protein powder.
Yep.
And then I low-fat Cool Whip.
Yeah, I do the Cool Whip on top.
Oh, okay.
And then I do like a almond milk or the protein, the Premier Protein or the Fairlife or any of those, just to give it some liquid. And it's almost like a very thick, and I add like a couple of ice cubes, and it's like a thick milkshake. It's delicious.
Oh, I'm gonna try that tonight.
At night, yeah. And I do it with the Oikos, also with the protein yogurt.
Oh yeah.
And then I do it all fruit one.
Okay.
With my strawberries, with the a little almond milk and the mixed berry Oikos. It's so good. And the protein.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
Love that.
Just yum stuff. Yeah.
I love that you guys share what you do that works for you to get your numbers, which is why we have the recipes and all that, those other groups. Don't ignore the groups. So somebody sent me the other day a screenshot of their app because they wanted to show me they hit their numbers. And all I saw was red at the top of their app for every group. And I replied back and I'm like, the groups are there for a reason. Like they motivate you, they help you, they give you ideas. Like don't ignore the groups. Obviously she was, because I saw all the red dots and it was like, it was overwhelming to me, but they're there for a reason. So definitely use them. I tried to break it up so that you're not seeing everything in the same group. So you can always turn off your notifications for for specific groups. Like if you don't want to see the transformation pictures, just turn it off. If you don't want to get the workout of the day, just turn it off. It's fine. And that's pretty much it. I want to remind you guys also, it's 10 over, 10 under. Somebody sent me their food log yesterday. They're like, I did it. And it was like 16, 14. I'm like, you didn't do it. Go get something to eat. 10 over or 10 under or right on is your goal. That's how it works. I've already calculated it to be able to accommodate that. The first week, when we weigh in on Monday, woo, first weigh in for the challenge. If I don't see a big change, I'm going to ask you questions. Like, did you really log everything you ate? Did you drink all your water? Did you do your 10K steps every day? Did you do any kind of workout? Because a lot of times what happens is when you fill out the consultation form, and I always put on there, be honest, you tell me you're working out 4 to 5 times in the week, but then you're only working out 1 to 3. That screws my numbers up for you guys. So if I notice that you didn't lose any weight the first week, I'm going to say, well, on your consultation form, you said you worked out 5 to 6 hours. Did you? Then if you say, no, well, it's really about 3, you get really busy, then I'm going to change your numbers because it's all about that calculation and it works and it's science. I don't just pull it out my butt and be like, oh, I'm going to give this person this many calories. Roland's thing cracks me up because I keep reading it and it says fat athlete or fathlete or whatever. Cracks me up.
I have a question.
Yes.
What if the scale goes up on the first week?
Well, that could be 1 or 2 reasons. So if your scale goes up, one is you've always watched what you were eating and now you're eating more than what you were always eating. Because we all think that we're eating enough. And I would say 92% of the time, we don't eat enough. So your body needs a whole week or 2 to get used to all that food you're consuming, because the more you eat, the more you lose. But if I gave you 2,200 calories to eat the first week, but prior to that, you were only eating 1,200 to 1,500, of course, your body needs to adjust to that and you're going to gain weight. So please do not message me on Monday and be like, oh, well, I gained weight. Can we cut my numbers? No, I will decide when we cut your numbers.
I was asking for a friend.
Was it a friend or your wife? Was he asking for you, Danielle? Yeah, so don't panic if the scale goes up the first week. I promise you it will adjust, it will change. I watch you guys like a hawk. My phone goes off all day and night. Oh, that was something I wanted to tell you guys, and I'm glad it's going to be on this video because I have less than a minute. And I'll address that again on Wednesday also after our weigh-in. But I go to bed at 10 o'clock. We're going to get cut off. I go to bed at 10 o'clock at night. If you message me at 9:30, I don't see it until 4 a.m. If you message me at 9:30 in the morning, I'm going to message, or at night, I'm going to message you at 4 a.m. when I wake up. Don't do it. Message me before 9:30 because you don't want me texting you at 4 a.m. I know you don't. All right. But I love when you guys reach out. I watch you guys. I personally watch. I'm like, yes, she did this, or that looks great. So keep doing it. Be visible in the app. Stay focused, stay consistent, and I hope you guys all have a great Saturday because I'm going to get cut off, and that's why I'm talking really, really fast. And I'll end the meeting first. I did record it. It's showing recording, so if you want a recording of this, let me know. And if you know somebody that couldn't be on here, let me know, and I'll send it to them. Everybody have an amazing Saturday. Bye, guys. One day I won't rush off. I'll watch the time, I promise. Bye.